Martha Raddack always seemed to appease those who have that sort of a conservative lean, the one that sort of affect people but nobody wants to talk about. Well, watch how Bernie Sanders interrupts her to set the record straight, not to use the fallacies that are out there about, oh, Joe Manchin just went ahead and brought it to a halt. This was orchestrated. And what I love that Bernie Sanders did, Senator Bernie Sanders, is he made it very clear, very early. This was no stunt. This has been going along all the while. And those on the progressive sides have been trying to point this out for some time. Check this out. We'll take it on the other side.
Senator, I want to turn to Congress and the agenda there. Senator Joe Manchin, of course, abruptly pulled the plug this week on the Democrats'
No, Martha, he didn't abruptly. Martha,
he abruptly on Friday.
He didn't abruptly do anything.
He was
negotiating
sabotaged
for a while. The president's agenda. No. Look, if you check the record 6 months ago, I made it clear that you have people like Manchin, Sinema to a lesser degree, who are intentionally sabotaging the president's agenda, what the American people want, what a majority of us in the Democratic caucus want. Nothing new about this. And the problem was that we continue to talk to Manchin like he was serious. He was not. This is a guy who is a major recipient of fossil fuel money, a guy who has received campaign contributions from 25 Republican billionaires. Do you think this guy is serious?
Senator, you say he wasn't serious, but Manchin says his main goal is to do what's good for West Virginia, and he's worried about inflation. Listen to what he told the West Virginia radio station. Listen to this, please.
Inflation is absolutely killing many, many people. They can't buy gasoline. They have a hard time buying groceries. Everything they buy and consume for their daily lives is a hardship to them.
Your reaction to that, Senator?
Look, the same nonsense that Manchin has been talking about for a year. West Virginia is a beautiful state, and I've had the pleasure of being there. Great people. It is one of the poorest states in this country. You ask the people of West Virginia whether they want to expand Medicare to cover dental, hearing, and eyeglasses. You ask the people of West Virginia whether we should demand that the wealthiest people in large corporations start paying their fair share of taxes. Ask the people of West Virginia whether or not all people should have health care as a human right like in every other country on earth. That's what they will say. In my humble opinion, Manchin represents the very wealthiest people in this country, not working families in West Virginia or America.
He has that absolutely right. Manchin cares about nobody but himself. Manchin cares about nobody but maximizing profits for himself as a pawn of the plutocracy, as a pawn to the oligarchy, as a pawn to the oil companies, as a pawn to all these guys. So anybody trying to be serious about Manchin like he cares about inflation, if he cared about inflation and how it is affecting the citizens of specifically West Virginia, he would pass the policies inside a bill of what was Build Back Better. He would give them family care. He would give them health care. He would give them clean up the environment that's killing his own people as they destroy those mountains and throw the coal down the valleys and throw the arsenic down. All those things affect West Virginians more so than any other state. So he is screwing his own. I tell you what I would wish, what I hope. I hope that the Democrats go ahead and put a barrage, because people say, well, they keep electing the same guy because nobody is telling them the truth. Go out there and show them, not just talk to them, show them the pollution at the side of the hills, show them the pollutions in the creek, show them that they could get dental care if their senator would support it. Show them that they could get better health care. They are the poorest people in this country. Show them what real Democrats, what real progressive Democrats will be there to provide for them, to allow them to have access to success, access to work, access to all the things that would make their lives better. Manchin is no Democrat. Manchin is no Republican. Manchin is Manchin for Manchin. spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead, number one, subscribe to our channel, and number two, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.